His body responds extremely well to carbohydrates, so his diet is structured to keep muscles full and pumped without spilling over. His muscle density is extreme and he trains brutally heavy. Because of this, his calorie needs are massive. Chris Bumstead, on the other hand, has one of the best metabolisms in bodybuilding. His classic physique requires muscle without losing flow or conditioning. Derek usually starts his day with a high-carb, high-protein breakfast. This could be cream of rice, eggs, and egg whites with a scoop of whey protein. The goal is to spike energy and refill muscle glycogen after sleeping. Nickwalksd's breakfast is much heavier. He might have steak, eggs, oats, and even potatoes. His body needs a ton of fuel early in the day because his muscle mass burns calories non-stop. Chris Bumstead prefers cleaner foods like oats, egg whites, berries, and almond butter. His breakfast is balanced, not too heavy, but enough to fuel his first training session or cardio. Derek's second meal often includes chicken, rice, and vegetables. He stays consistent with his carbs to keep muscle fullness high all day. Nick's meals are bigger, sometimes double the portion size of Derek's. He might eat chicken and rice, but in much larger amounts, sometimes with added fats like olive oil for extra calories. Chris eats similar foods, but in cleaner forms. Grilled chicken, jasmine rice, and vegetables help him stay lean while still feeding muscle. Before training, Derek eats fast-digesting carbs like rice cakes or cream of rice with lean protein. He adds electrolytes and sodium to maximize muscle pumps. Nick goes heavier, rice, steak, or potatoes with protein to fuel his extreme strength workouts. Chris keeps it lighter, oats, bananas, or honey with whey protein for smooth, steady energy. After training, Derek drinks whey protein and eats high glycemic carbs to drive nutrients into his muscles. Nick follows with a massive meal, usually steak or chicken with rice or potatoes to replace the huge amount of calories burned. Chris focuses on clean protein and carbs, keeping inflammation low and recovery high. Derek's dinners are still carb-focused, chicken, rice, or fish, to maintain fullness. Nick continues to eat large portions deep into the night to prevent muscle loss. Chris shifts toward lighter meals, using fish, vegetables, and rice to stay tight and lean. Nick is the most aggressive eater. During off-season, he enjoys burgers, pizza, and big cheat meals to push calories. Derek enjoys cheat meals but keeps them controlled. Chris is the most disciplined, keeping cheats rare and strategic. When bulking, Nick's calories skyrocket. Derek increases carbs carefully. Chris adds just enough to grow without losing his lines. When cutting, Derek slowly drops carbs, Nick keeps protein high, and Chris tightens everything to stay stage ready. Derek Lunsford's body responds incredibly well to carbohydrates. His muscles fill up easily, which gives him that round 3D look on stage. Because of this, his diet is built around keeping his glycogen stores full without adding unnecessary fat. Nickwalksd is built like a furnace. His body burns through calories at an insane rate just to maintain his size. His thick, dense muscles require massive energy, which means he needs more food than almost anyone else in the sport. Chris Bumstead is more balanced. He stays lean naturally, so his diet is about precision, enough food to grow, but not so much that it ruins his classic lines. These athletes don't just eat to survive. They eat to build, shape, and protect their physiques. And even though all three compete at the highest level, their approaches to food are completely different because their bodies are completely different. Derek Lunsford is known for his full, round muscle bellies. Nickwalksd is known for raw size and density. Chris Bumstead is known for balance, flow, and classic aesthetics. And each of those physiques is built with a different nutritional philosophy. Derek's eating style is about precision and fullness. Nick's is about power and mass. Chris's is about control and longevity. Derek Lunsford eats with one main goal in mind: to keep his muscles full, round, and ready to perform. His body responds extremely well to carbohydrates. So much of his nutrition is designed to keep glycogen levels high without causing water retention or fat gain. Every gram of food Derek eats is calculated to maintain his signature look. that three-dimensional fullness that makes his physique stand out on stage. Nick Walker approaches food in a completely different way. His body is built like a furnace. He carries so much dense muscle that it burns through calories non-stop, even when he's resting. Because of that, Nick doesn't eat just to grow. He eats to avoid shrinking. Chris Bumstead's relationship with food is different from both. His physique is about harmony. Wide shoulders, small waist, flowing muscle lines. His diet is not designed to make him as heavy as possible, but to make him look his best at all times. Derek, Nick, and Chris also differ in how they use carbohydrates. For Derek, carbs are about muscle fullness. For Nick, carbs are about power and survival. For Chris, carbs are about balance and performance. Protein is another major difference. Nick's protein intake is extremely high because of how much muscle he carries. Derek also keeps protein high but focuses more on absorption and quality. Chris uses protein to preserve muscle while keeping digestion smooth and inflammation low. Fat intake is also managed differently. Nick often uses fats as an easy way to add calories. Derek keeps fats lower so they don't interfere with carb absorption. Chris uses fats strategically for hormone balance and satiety. One of the biggest differences between them is how flexible they are with food. Nick allows himself more freedom because his body needs the calories. Derek stays fairly clean but allows controlled flexibility. Chris is the strictest, protecting his conditioning and waistline. In the off-season, Nick pushes food to grow. Derek increases carbs to build fullness. Chris increases slowly, making sure his classic lines don't disappear. When it's time to get lean, Derek tightens things with precision. Nick maintains size while cutting fat. Chris becomes extremely disciplined, refining every detail. Nick eats to be massive. Derek eats to be full and balanced. Chris eats to stay classic and clean. 3 different styles, 1 lesson. Your diet should match your body, not someone else's. Eat smart, train hard, grow.